Alright, my recap. So we started off with Annabelle's water breaking, because that's the best way to start session 4, which went about as good as one would expect. Her mother and Captain Carter took her to one of the rooms and laid her down to rest. Francisco pretty much, his mind exploded with whatever's going to happen. So he was put to doing some mundane things to keep his mind busy. Our wizard and sorcerers sat down and pretty much just waited and looked creepy. They were offered food, etc., but since they don't eat, sleep, or drink, they declined everything. After a good hour of waiting and making sure Annabelle was settled in, Carter came out to have the trio go and give the note that they had for the local merchant head when she realized that apparently he was already in the room because his name was on the letter. Apparently, Annabelle's uncle Athos is the head of the merchants for this area at Port Mead. So Carter handed it over to him and then went back to the bedroom. After this, there was a lot of reading and somewhat startled faces between the three brothers. And after that, they read the letter and started drinking heavily. They did not like what they read. After they conversed for a while, we started to hear some loud screaming in the back room and then the cries of a new baby born baby. She was a half gnome, half human sized, the color of a drow, and the face of a human. And she was about 5 pounds, which coming out of a tiny little gnome was quite a lot. So she was cleaned off, taken to the other room, and after a bit, apparently baby number 2 decided to come out. After baby number 2 came out, they heard a small cry, and then both Sabryn and Ben felt a tug towards the room. From where, they don't know. And Talos, one of his inner voices, told him to follow because something hinky was going on. Carter looked at the three of them and told them that the second baby's not doing too well. And then Spock tells Talos to take a look. Our wizard then started to see a bunch of weird energy sources coming from Ben and Sabryn. Quite different colored, too. So Sabryn's was black with a little multicolor around it, and Ben's was black, white, and gray. So they both combined into one red and white one and went into the little boy that was about to expire. So they basically seen a newborn baby be reborn into a tiefling. And Talos saw the birth of a very baby ley line, which was a little strange for everybody for the rest of the evening. You can tell the rest of the evening went a little odd. Also, both our sorcerers were given 1 level of exhaustion, and they were told that their magic wasn't going to work until they had a long rest. So baby number 2 was doing much better after this. He was gnome-sized, the color of a drow, and had a few nubs on the top of his head. He is the very first tiefling to be born on this planet, even though they don't know what a tiefling is. After all this happened, the parents of Annabelle put her to bed to rest, and the grandma took over. Everybody else pretty much went to bed to soak up what happened during the night. The babies were named Ian and Janet. Francisco, our wayward half-drow bard, also wanted some presents for the babies and sent the bartender out to procure some, no matter how that happened. When everybody woke up, they had brekkie, said their tearful goodbyes, and then headed upstairs to do some shopping. They decided to get some magical items from a magic shop, and Francisco wanted some new armor. He was given some breastplates. That's pretty much all he wanted, even though he could have got other things. And they went to the nearby magic store, where they were given 3 healing potions. Francisco got some charlatan's dice. Sabryn got a nice cloak of protection. Talos made out pretty good with a small bag of holding, some scrolls, and a pearl of power. Carter just got a hat of disguise. Benjamin didn't really want anything at the start, but the owner found a lovely old ghost lantern that gives off some nice bright light and dim light for another feat, and also acts as a mage hand. From there, they went back to their new carriages, got in, and set out to New Hope, which is where we pick up. I think I covered the majority of everything. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, if I remember right, you're literally just about to get onto the wagons.
Gotcha. So, once you guys get into the wagons and start heading out of Port Mead, you will notice that there are a lot more merchants that are also doing the same thing. You're going to notice that word got out during the night that a bunch of things are happening, and you're going to be in a pretty much convoy heading out. So it might be a little slower. So what do you guys want to do on your journey to New Hope, which is going to take you a good couple days?
I take my short rest immediately because I injured myself by touching really anything, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys decided to try and pick up stuff when you were told not to and got electrocuted.
No, we definitely were warned.
You were warned, yes.
We were definitely warned.
Still did it anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, especially since we're in a wagon train, I'm just going to kind of let the horse lead the buggy, and Francisco's going to pull out a little piece of paper and give it a read. And I know y'all are in the same wagon, so if y'all want to do perception checks.
Yeah, Talos went up with Carter, so the other 2 are with you.
Yeah.
A perception check on what?
On whether or not you see Francisco pull out a dagger.
I'm going to get stabbed.
It all depends if they wanted to sit up front with you or if they're going inside.
I was sitting up front because we were talking about his baby.
Excellent.
Oh, shoot. That's right.
So I was sitting with him.
Yeah, anyone inside the cart, it is covered, so they wouldn't see if they're inside.
If it makes you feel better, I have a really poor perception bonus.
Yeah.
I'm probably just inside.
Yeah, what you'll see, or what you won't see, depending on your perception check.
I got a 15.
15. Let me... I meant to roll sleight of hand already. There it is. Come on. Oh, yeah, I got a 23.
Nope.
So, you don't see it, but
he's
Francisco
right in front of you, but yep, you are oblivious to everything.
You're taking a nap. But yeah, Francisco does a little slice on his thumb and presses it to the paper and lets the paper disintegrate into his hand. And continues to drive.
It wasn't like it'd be like a good 3 minutes. I think it wasn't a big note that I sent you, but
no.
After you'll probably end up reading it a few times because there was a lot of information in that note.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've read it a couple times.
Okay. Along the way, you guys would be probably getting close to the edge of the town. Most merchants here know they've been in a convoy before, so most go pretty quick. Fairly organized. Did you want to put anything on that note, or no? Or are you gonna do that later, or think about it?
From what I see, the only thing I can tell is if you agree,
Yes.
sign in blood. That's it.
Yeah.
It didn't say anything about adding
No.
anything to it. So no, Francisco wouldn't have added anything to it besides blood.
Okay, you did put some on there then? Okay.
Yep.
That's all I needed to know. All right, perfect. As soon as you do that, it vanishes. And
Yep.
it's gone. Okay. It's probably the first blood pact you've ever been in, but you'll figure that out later. No problem. All right. So, on your way, if you looked at the map, you guys would notice that as you're leaving Port Mead, you guys would pass the tree that you came out of the previous day. It's only been one day that you guys stayed at the inn. You're technically only on day 3 since you guys met each other, even though lots have happened since then. So it's Drax day 33, I believe we are currently in. So you got 11 days left before you're in the next month. Along the way, not much you're going to notice change in where you guys did the tree stride with Kaga. But there are 2 paths, and you'll notice, Sabryn would remember, all along the way, there's a long path going up towards New Hope, and then there's technically the Harvest Farmer path to the right that skirts around the majority of the hubbub. It might take it's like a little slower, but you probably won't have as many people on it if you wanted to try and go a little quicker and get around the horde of merchants that are heading north.
Are we following Carter's cart or?
Yes, she was taking the lead.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't too sure if you wanted to let her know where to go.
Oh.
She would know the vague.
I think
area.
I've already mentioned that I know the area, so
Yes.
yeah, I can let her know that there's a bit of a difference. It's slightly longer but less crowded, right? That's what we're saying.
Yeah, until the harvest begins, which is going to be very shortly. Yeah, okay. So along your way, you guys left fairly early. Like by the time you hit the magic shop, got the breastplate, you guys left. It'd be probably pushing 9 o'clock. So you'd be hitting the road by about just afternoonish. You guys do remember, I think it was Athos Athos filled your carts for you and got them for you. So you do have lots of provisions inside for you and the 2 horses. Inside are rudimentary, like hammocks and just places you can sleep if you don't want to sleep outside. But it's got like a couple tents and pretty much anything you're going to need for a journey, because he does know that you guys have a lot to do now. So these are going to be your, if you want, go-tos for now, but you are headed towards... Did you guys plan on heading towards your new house that you were given?
Mm-hmm.
That was the plan, I believe.
He reluctantly agreed, yes.
Reluctantly agreed, yes. That's what I figured. Okay.
For the carts, yes. Are they... the tops of them, are they cloth or are they solid?
They're more cloth. Think it's not really like a Vardo. It'd be more like a gypsy caravan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Some more cloth and fabric and canvas than hardtop. So you wouldn't be able to sit on top of it.
That was my question, yes. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more to store stuff and stay out of the heat and the rain.
Sure.
So along your way, as you get up there and let Carter know that to take the easier route, you'll notice that your guys are there's lots of traffic that have gone up there, but most people aren't turning down there yet. They've been told to go north. I would say there's probably another 50 to 60 carts in and around you guys headed in the same direction. Some bigger than you guys, some are like 6-horse team. Some are smaller, just a single cart, single donkey, you never know. But most people are heading north. They might have got word from their merchant heads in the morning that they got to go somewhere, but they probably haven't been told as much as you guys. So along your way, nobody's sitting with Carter, but you guys have seen her when you guys did the tree stride. I don't know if you would have noticed. No, I don't think you would have. Francisco might have. She has the innate ability to sense danger. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't think any of you noticed. Francisco might have. But I'm going to say he didn't because he tried to trip her at the time. She's just going to slow her cart down and yell ambush.
Oh.
And I need you guys to roll initiative and in roll 20, please.
Oh,
I already
no.
rolled for everybody else. Yeah, I did Carter and Talos already.
Yeehaw.
So if you click on your token and then roll initiative in D&D Beyond, or I can add you.
I already forgot to click on my token.
You want us to roll initiative in D&D Beyond instead of our normal dice?
No, that's fine too, as long as you...
Okay, I can change it after, yeah.
Okay, I will
That's
add...
fine.
If I remember how to do this... How do I add turn?
That's why I don't use online dice. Let's see if I can do better with my actual dice.
Yeah, I'm about to stop using online dice.
Not much better, but still. Technically better.
How do I add you to initiative? I think I can just add.
There. My first one was a 6. I'll just change it to that.
Okay.
Because I forgot to click on my icon.
Oh, yeah.
No worries.
Wow, really, getting the spread there, 6, 9, 11. Good job, us.
We're doing great.
Yeah. So we have...
Oh, and a 13. We're killing it, y'all. We're totally going to survive this. Carter is going to have to save us for sure.
Okay. So yeah, you're a 13 there. I'll add your token after. I just had to find the right button.
Are we still supposed to be at the bar map, or is there a different map we're supposed to be on?
There will be a different map. You should be on it now.
Oh no, so many new people were added.
Oh, wow.
Except we're no longer on there.
No?
No.
It's okay.
Nope. Because it doesn't buy map.
Oh, does it? Ah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Why is this not... Anyway. We don't really need a route. I can just write all this down. Make it quicker.
So whatever shows up there before our modifier in roll 20.
Oh, okay. Yes. If you use D&D Beyond it and just click on initiative on there, it'll add it for you. What's your initiative add-on? Sorry, your plus.
Mine's 1. So
a 14? Okay.
when relevant, my roll's 12.
Okay.
Well, if you rolled a 13 on the d20 and you have a +1, wouldn't it be 14?
Oh, did I rolled
13.
in D&D Beyond, I
Oh, okay.
said I rolled an 11 plus 1.
No problem. We'll get this down. Carter rolled a stupid, goddamn, crappy number.
Dang it, Carter, you were our last hope.
I know.
Oh,
What'd
boy.
Francisco get?
Francisco got 11,
11.
and that's with his +4.
And Benjamin got a 19.
No,
I
Benjamin
rolled
got
a 6 first.
6.
Oh, 6 first? Okay.
Yeah, so go with 6.
Okay.
We rolled so great.
Yeah, that's fine. And 14 for... Why is your token...
This is going to be a fun first combat.
Oh, it's gonna go so poorly. Oh my god.
What? Nah.
That's...
I'll just start working my next character now.
Yeah, for real.
TBK first combat.
I had you up here, Joe, just because that's where I originally put your guy. I just don't know why the token went away on me. So I'm putting that back on. Probably the switching maps. Alright, you should be able to move your token now. Okay, so we are... So, Soldier is going first. Good old Soldier boy. I'm going to be happy when I get home.
I just have a black screen. I don't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe refresh, because I do have you guys over on
I
the
just did.
page. Okay, let me refresh.
Like, I can definitely click and move my token, but I can't see my token or anything else on the board.
Yeah, I just see my name.
Yeah.
Yeah, see nothing.
Okay, one sec. Could be roll 20. What did roll 20 do? Yeah, completely rebooted. So I'm going to move you guys off the page and go back to the other one and then move you back. So did that put you back on the bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
How about now?
Nope, still black.
It's still black.
Wow. Okay.
Do you have, like, dynamic lighting on or something?
I honestly have no idea. Because I'm on my... No. Everything here is... Nope. I don't have anything turned on. Because all I did was upload the map and tokens. That's all I touched.
Are we on the right layer?
Objects and
Because
tokens.
you have your DM layer, right? I don't totally know how Roll20 works, but...
No, you guys should all be on the page itself. Let me look at that. No, dynamic lighting is off. Everything is good. No fog of war. No, you guys should be fine. Because I looked at it earlier on one of my characters that I brought in.
Maybe we should refresh.
Maybe try? Because I have you guys on the new map. Yeah, when I go to map and background, the map's there. I see y'all connecting.
I logged back out and logged back in, and it's still... Like, I can move Sabryn, but I can't see anything.
That is strange. Huh.
Wonder if it could be your Wi-Fi connection.
No, because
I mean, I'm seeing the same thing.
Weird.
It's just black. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
no.
an empty black pit.
Because I literally did the exact same thing when I moved you guys over to the that. Okay. Well, let me try this. And import that map to another new. If not, we will do Theater of the Mind, because I'm not bad at that either. Yeah, all right. Yeah, we are going to do Theater of the Mind. Sorry, guys. This will be easier.
No problem.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not bringing you guys over to that map. Because it brings me over and brings all your tokens over. Very strange. It could be just because I'm on my laptop and not at home. Anyway, so as you guys come up, you are basically coming across. So on your left is going to be a small little pond. In front of you, as you guys are coming along this path, is just the remains of a big broken down stump. And as Carter yells, ambush, out from the stump and to the sides of you, you are going to see some really shabbily dressed people. There's 5 of them. And Francisco, you would realize that they are kind of in the same outfit as you. It looks like pirate gear. And because it's an ambush, they are going to... Carter's, she has a whip of warning, so she's seen this coming, so there is no surprise round. So we're going to go in initiative. So you are going to see from the front, right in front of a Carter, a soldier emerge from the remains of the tree that he was hiding from, and he is going to run up towards her, and he's going to just throw a small hammer at the horse to try and spook it.
Oh.
Yeah, and he rolled quite well. So you're going to see Carter hammer hit the side of one of the horses and just buck a little, but Carter does a good handling check at least and stops the cart, and you're going to see her jump out. From the side of you guys, so on the right-hand side, right near Francisco at the front, you're going to see 2 small, like halfling size people crouching behind a small little bush, and one of them is going to fire a crossbow at Francisco, and it is going to go wide and over your head and into the water because he rolled a 2. It is Talos' turn. Talos is going to just kind of peek out from the cart that he's in with Carter. He's going to look at the soldier that threw the hammer at the horse and spooked it, and he's going to do a lovely Toll of the Dead on him, which is a Wisdom 13 save. This guy's not bright, but he did make his save, so the Toll of the Dead does not go off. And after that, he's going to hide again, be inside the cart. And now we are on Francisco. So to your right, when you are there, you have 2 small halflings they're about 35 feet away from you.
Okay.
And they are armed with, one's got a crossbow, one's got a longbow.
Okay. Is there And you said they look like pirates, right?
They are in pirate grub. Yep.
Okay. My first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scream out by the Nometeers, stop, and see if I can do anything with that.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Yep. That's a nat 20.
Woo!
Nat 20. You're going to see the guy who shot at you put his bow down a little and go, "Who? Never heard of them."
Okay. Well, cool.
Want to say anything else? With a nat 20, I'll let you talk.
What's that?
With a nat 20, I'm going to let you keep talking. If you want to try and persuade him some more.
Say, the Nometeers, the top pirates of land and sea. How have you not heard of them?
He's going to turn to his guy beside him and go, I think he's been drinking. But we still need the cart. We've been told to get the cart. So, yeah, he's just going to... That's pretty much... If that's all you're going to say. You stopped him for a second, but he still doesn't understand what you're talking about. So his... you haven't really persuaded him enough yet.
No problem. Are we counting that as my action?
I will say that's pretty much your action, yes. You still have movement if you want.
And I have bonus action.
Yes.
I'm sorry, how close was he to me again?
He's about 35 feet away from you on your right. He's just behind a tiny little bush because he's small.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move about 10 feet closer to him, and that's it.
Okay. Up next, from in front of Carter again, another, this one a little more shabbier character is going to come out. He's going to come around the corner. He's just going to start screaming. He doesn't really have anything other than a short sword and shield, so he can't do anything except get close. So he's going to use his full movement to dash and get close to Carter. That is all he's doing. And now we are on another guy that is also from the tree. So you're going to see two, one's a human, one's a dwarf, just charge the cart that Carter and Talos are in. And that is all they can do. And now we are on Sabryn. Sabryn, where you are with Francisco, you will see the same two halflings to your right, about 35 feet. And about 60 feet in front of you is another guy who's just pretty much sword and board.
Okay. I'm going to aim at the halfling with the longbow.
Okay.
And I am going to throw off a frostbite.
Okay. Is that a spell or a save?
It is a cantrip. It is a con save. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
He rolled a 2.
Yay! He fails. Okay. So he is going to take... that's pretty good. 5 cold damage.
Okay.
And he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Okay.
Assuming it's a weapon attack. That's what he's holding.
Yeah, he's got a longbow, so that's all he got. Perfect.
Cool. And then I will, did Francisco move? Sorry, I don't remember.
Just 10 feet to your side, so you're the only one that's currently in the cart.
Okay. I want to pop off and go to the other side of the cart from where they are, because you said they're to our right, right?
Okay. Yeah. So you're.
So if I go to our left, does that look clear?
Yes. There's nothing there
Okay.
except a little bit of water.
I'm going to go attempt to get some cover from the cart.
Okay. Nope, actually, I think I forgot. By now, you also see from behind your cart a somewhat shaggy-haired dwarf emerge, and you want to tell them what you look like there too?
Sure. Yeah, you'll see a dwarf come out that has wearing kind of like outdoor boots, kind of very patchy, well worn in work pants. Has a bit of like a leather cuirass and leather armor for protection over his chest right now. The first thing you probably see is he is wearing the head of a bear. He's wearing the top of a bear pelt on his head, and it has like this very fearsome, wide-eyed expression.
To where you are, you're only about 20 feet away from the halfling with the crossbow.
All right. Do I see from where I was, like, did I see anybody else in the woods did I see these people hiding before this?
You did. You were hiding when you seen they were about to ambush the caravan.
Okay.
So,
and there's nobody else that I saw that hasn't emerged yet. Everybody is
correct.
that I saw is out
You've
on the field.
seen, yeah, from where you would have been standing, you've seen all 5 charge out already.
All right. Yeah, kind of look both directions between the people on the road and the people attacking, and I'm just gonna yell, "Hey!" and run and try to tackle and grapple the halfling that I see with the crossbow.
Okay. Easily done from where you are. Because he didn't see you, I'll give you advantage on that too.
All right. And what kind of is that? Just strength?
Yeah, just pretty much contesting strength for to see if you can grab him in a grapple.
That is very low. That is a 6.
With advantage?
Sorry, not with advantage. With advantage. With advantage, we're up to 13.
Okay.
Oh.
He has.
That was crucial.
He doesn't have strength. He rolled a 14 and he's got a -3, so 11. So, yep.
Yay for weak halflings.
You have this halfling grappled completely, and his crossbow falls to the floor.
And I'm going to have a really angry look on my face and just pick up his crossbow and throw it as far as I can.
Okay. That works. We'll say it goes a good 15 feet.
Somewhere into the woods.
Trying to grapple him, and are you going to run with him into the woods? Or are you just going to... So you only got a bit of movement left because you just went 20-ish.
Oh, is he running after it?
No, if you have him grappled, he's... did you let him go, or are you just going to keep holding on to him?
No, I kind of like to keep a hold of him, and I'm like looking around while I'm holding him.
Okay.
Trying to figure out what's going on.
All right. The only other thing you're going to see is about 15 feet in front of you to your right. His other scout, who has a longbow, now just a little startled that you were there suddenly because he was not paying attention to where behind the carts. That's pretty much all you're going to see is the guy you have grappled. The half drow is kind of getting closer to you. You've seen a weird 5-foot halfling jump off the cart that you'd seen prior, and then the other ones that are attacking the other cart. So you still have 10 feet of movement left, and that's about it for this turn.
I'm gonna stay where I am, grappling this halfling.
Perfect. Benjamin, you are up.
All right.
From where you are inside the cart, you would have noticed this furry little dwarf run out from behind another bush and tackle one of the halflings, and there's still another halfling about 40 feet away from you with a longbow that looks like he's ready to shoot something.
Let's see, what do I do? I mean, I guess I'll jump out of the cart and run towards him if he's the only one left to deal with.
Yeah, where you currently are, yeah.
Yeah. That. And so is he next to the other one, like close by?
Yeah, he's about 15 feet to the other guy's right.
Okay. I guess if the other one is being grappled, I'll try not to hit that one, but I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
Okay.
Just on that one, just kind of angled away so I don't hit the dwarf. That seems to be helping us.
Yep.
Yeah. I guess that one needs to make a dex save.
Dex save? Okay. He rolled a 3.
Woo!
Even with his +2, he's probably not going to do that well.
Well, that's only 5, because I rolled 2 ones.
Okay.
But that's still something.
Yep, he is burned and singed, and he's making sure that his longbow doesn't break a string. Looks like that hurt him quite a bit.
And I mean, I already used like most of my movement, so I guess that's all I'm doing.
Okay. All right. Well, on a good note, it is now Carter's turn.
Get him, Carter.
Carter, you're going to see, she's a little angry. You haven't really seen her angry much. She is literally going to jump out of the cart at the one that hit the horse. As soon as she lands, you're going to see that she is 9 feet tall. Francisco, you remember this quite well when she tried to crush your throat.
Yep.
Good for her.
You were also while she's in the air, see her go primal, and you're going to see some lightning crack in around her, and 3 spirit guardians show up beside her as she rages.
Is she a barbarian?
Oh yes, she is.
Ooh.
She's a
Love that for her.
Path of the Ancestral Guardian Barbarian.
Oh.
So she get big.
A multi-class.
Of course.
Fancy.
She get big scary.
But that takes up her bonus action and her first attack, so she's only got 1 attack left, which she is going to do by pulling one.
Did she attack?
Well, that's what she's working on. She's going to roll. She's going to smash that bastard in front, and she just hit his AC. So she's going to pump her so that's going to do 11 damage, and then I'm just going to roll this because D&D Beyond's going to be slower. You're going to see her jump out of the cart, grow large, get thunder cracking everywhere, and just splat this thing right into the ground. She hit his exact hit points. So that is going to be all of her movement, her attack, her bonus action, and her second attack. She's going to turn to the other 2 and just say, "Who's next?" And from there, the one that has the longbow that Ben burned to death is going to see things turn not that great. I'm going to see his friend grappled, he's a little singed on fire, and one of his friends just got obliterated. But he still doesn't like what happened to him, so he's going to try and free his friend by trying to push the dwarf off him. So you are about to be bull rushed. But a 2 is not going to do that.
Is this considered an attack?
For him, yes.
Okay, he does have disadvantage, but he missed anyways. That's all I was going to say.
And as soon as he does that, he's going to just shake it off, try again, and he's going to actually just grab his longbow and shoot at Tooth instead. With disadvantage, he's still going to miss because I rolled 2 3s. He's useless.
Yes.
Yay.
And we are back up to the top, but that guy is dead. So it's actually Tooth's turn now that I put you actually in the correct order. I didn't want you to start right at the beginning. But you can go.
I think Francisco just hears Sabryn see that happened and just go, I helped! Just from behind the cart hiding.
Yep.
Did I notice that this shot was supposed to hit me? Like it was,
You could
they
tell
shot at me.
from the other halfling. Yes, he tried to bull rush you and get rid of the grapple on his friend, and then he just stood there and shot you, pretty much right in front of you, and his arrow just kind of fell to the floor instead. He's a little angry and scared at the same time.
Yeah, I'm going to yell to him, put it down. But I'm going to take my action to try to move from a grapple to like a full restrain on this halfling. I'm going to
Okay.
We're going to the ground and we're going to try to restrain here.
Okay. So another strength for me.
Yep.
You got to beat an 11 again.
That is a natural 1. And I'm not raging. So that is just a natural 1.
All right. So as soon as you try to slip your other hand underneath him to get a grapple in, he, being a little bit smaller than you and a little bit more wiry and a little afraid now, manages to slip out of your grasp. He can't move because it's not his turn, but he is no longer grappled.
As I feel him slip out, I get more angry and I run at the one. I use the rest of my movement to just run directly at the one that tried to shoot me with the longbow.
Okay. He's pretty much just like right in front of you too. So you now have the halfling that you're grappled with and his other halfling friend right beside you. You're not
grappling anyone now, but yeah, I'm flanked. I'm trying to keep an eye on both of them.
Okay.
And at this point, also, I'm going to take out like my quarterstaff.
Okay. Sounds good. We are back on to the scout that had you grappled with. So he's going to look at you and go, ha 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 ha, you're not that strong. And that'll hit you with a 20.
Natural 20?
No, you threw you threw his crossbow away. All he's got is a dagger.
Yeah, it's in the woods.
Yeah, all he's got is a dagger left, which is going to do a whole 1 point of damage to you.
Ouch.
Just enough to get through your hide. Just a little tickle of blood.
Just enough to piss me off.
Just enough to piss you off. And he is actually going to not think for a minute and try and run after his to get his crossbow back, so you can take an attack of opportunity on him.
And I will. Can I rage as a bonus action for a
not for a reaction
for opportunity or no?
Yeah, you've already used it.
So I just grunt and I just swing my quarterstaff as hard as I can at his chest. Sorry, technical difficulties. Let's see.
You can always
That is going to be a 17 to hit.
Yep. Yeah, he's only got an 11.
And that is a 6 for damage.
You crack him across the noggin pretty good, and that he looks a little he's faltering a little. That hurt him quite a bit. Okay, so that's his turn. We are back up on Talos. Talos is gonna notice that Carter took care of one, so he's going to summon a little bit of courage this time. You're going to see one of his eyes glow. He's going to point a finger and toss a witch bolt at one of these.
Ooh.
That will hit. 21. So he's going to be aiming for one of these guys. Not a lot of damage, but it is damage. So he's looking at one of the tougher looking guys. You'll see one guy, he's actually got like a breastplate, nice sword, nice shield on, and he just pretty much shrugged that off. But now, I think Witch Bolt is concentration, and he can charge that every time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he is going to hide back in the cart, and that is his turn. We are now on the other guy. He is not going to like the fact that one of his buddies just got annihilated by a tall, angry lady on, he's not too sure what, so he's going to attack Carter. Ooh, will that hit? No, he just misses Carter with a 16. But he does have 2 attacks. He misses completely terrible with that one. But Carter is now flanked on both sides.
Hmm.
That's you, that's you. Francisco!
Okay, you said Carter's flanked on both sides.
She is.
So she can't be that far from me.
She's still a good 60-ish feet from you.
Okay.
Yep.
How far is the guy who originally shot his crossbow at me?
Still only, he's within 30 feet of you. The
Yeah.
other one's about, the one that has the longbow is within 15 feet, and the other one ran to get his crossbow, but he didn't have enough movement, but he's 30 feet from you.
Yeah, I'm a run after him.
Okay.
And
As you
then I
pass,
catch up to it.
you're gonna go right by our dwarf in Bearhide.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
So yeah, as I run past the dwarf, I'm going to turn and go, "Way to let him go," and keep running.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm going to attack him with the scimitar.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah.
All right, and that's 9 damage.
How do you?
And as soon as I just catch up to him, I'll just slit his throat and said, "Now you've heard of me."
Okay. He be dead.
So yeah. Oh, and hold on. Yeah. So yeah, me running past the dwarf, saying, "Way to let go of him." Let's call that a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And so yeah,
inspiration on Tooth.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll have a D6 to be able to use.
Nice.
So that's your movement. That's everything you have. Okay. All right. So one of the ones that the third guy, the one that actually Talos attacked, Carter is close to him, and two of his friends are there, so he's gonna leave them as they are, and try and see if he can try and get past Talos into the carriage. So he's gonna actually hit Talos, or he's gonna walk into the caravan with Talos. So you're gonna see the big, beefy, burly guy go inside, and yeah, actually. What's Talos with shields? I think he just meet that. He's got a 12, 17. Yep, he just meet that attack. So he has cast his shield. Okay. So you're going to hear a little metal scraping on the inside, but no cry out from Talos. But he does have a second attack, which he completely fails and falls over with a nat 1. So you don't see it, but the other guy fell over and is now prone inside with Talos. What a winner. And now we are on Benjamin.
All right.
Oh, nope, sorry. Sabryn first.
Ah.
Yep, Sabryn, then Ben.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna try some stuff.
Yep. You have a guy within 25 feet of you. The one with the
I'm
bow.
gonna try some stuff.
Okay.
I have no idea if any of it will work. However, let's try it. I am going to cast a Chaos Bolt.
Uh-huh.
You said there's a guy that was coming towards us? Sorry?
He's within 25 feet of you, but he's more looking at the dwarf than anything right now.
And there's one trying to get in the cart?
In the other cart in front of you with Talos and Carter.
And he just hit her.
Two of them are in front of the cart battling against Carter. One went inside where Talos was.
I see.
Yes.
Can I still see the one that went inside?
No, he's
actually.
Do I
even need to see it though? Sorry. I don't. It just needs to be within range, so I don't need to see it. I'm gonna aim for the guy that's in the cart.
Okay. Since you can't see him, I would say it's a...
I do not need to see him. He's within 120 feet, so I don't need sight.
Okay, that's weird. I like that, though.
That's how spells work. If you have to see them, it will specifically say in it within sight range or something.
Okay. Might damage the cart, but sure.
I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Oh, God, this is such a bad idea. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature. God, let's see if I can even hit this man.
Yeah.
I am also going to give myself advantage with my Tides of Chaos on the roll.
Ah, okay.
I'm using literally all my things.
That's fine. I'm going to need after you cast the spell, I'm going to need a D20 and a D100 then.
Yes. I am casting more things this turn. Do you want me to cast everything at once, or do you want the D20, D100?
Just the D. After you cast the spell, and we'll see if it hits. Then we'll
this one. Okay.
Magic.
Oh, terrible. Just awful. No, there's no way that hits.
He's got an 18.
That's like a 10.
Okay, no.
Trash.
Sorry, wait, nope. Yeah, to beat 12 for him.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5 and a 6. This is why I don't try things. Okay. Let me roll the D20. The D20 is a 10.
10, okay.
The D100 is a 49.
Oh. Your intelligence is increased by 2 for 1 minute.
Uh-oh.
So you gain extra 2 intel for a minute.
Sure.
That's kind of boring, but yeah.
Hey, I'll take it. I'm a nerd.
Yep, you are.
I'm gonna add that on right now.
Okay.
And then forget to take it off later. Okay. So that definitely does not work.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try one more thing.
Yep.
So I used my meta magic to turn that in. I quickened it, so I turned it into a bonus action.
Correct.
So now I can cast a cantrip action.
Correct.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to try and cast Frostbite.
Okay.
On the 2 that are around Carter.
Oh, okay. What's the range on that?
60 feet.
Yep, you just hit it.
Sorry. On the one of the ones that's around Carter, and then I'm gonna spend my other meta magic to twin spell it, so I get 1 on each.
Okay.
So I need both of them to make me a con save.
Right. +1, 5 and an 8. Nope.
Okay, they both fail. I believe it's technically considered 2, so I roll separate damage.
Yes.
So the first guy takes 5.
Okay,
The second guy takes 4. Okay. And they both have disadvantage on their next weapon attacks.
Okay.
And I feel smarter. So that's my turn. I have no idea what's happening.
Perfect.
Nothing blew up, so... I mean, I did miss the guy, but...
Yeah.
That's fine.
I imagine that glasses just appeared on Sabryn's face.
Yeah, for sure.
The second guy you hit, he's looking a little...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, excellent.
Okay. Benjamin. So from where you are, you have the halfling with a longbow 15 feet in front of you, and 20 feet to your right is the other guy who... Oh, no, sorry, he is dead. So you only have 1 in front of you.
I guess I'll just cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
Sure.
Nice and simple.
Just simple. Oh, that's only 1. I'm rolling so great today.
Ooh. As you try to cast it, it just kind of fizzles in your hand, and your hands go cold.
Oh wait, I accidentally hit the damage instead of the hit.
You did.
My bad.
That's fine.
That's a 24 to hit.
That
I guess 1 damage.
Okay. That wasn't a nat 20, but that's fine. It was close.
No. Close, but...
Okay. So he's down. Alright. You can see a little bit of frost cover his bow and himself, but he still doesn't look too terrible. Still scared to shit, but he doesn't look too bad. Did you want to move, or are you going to stay where you are?
I'll move... I guess I'll move back towards the cart.
Back towards the cart? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay. Carter's turn. Now that she's angry, she has both of her attacks. She's going to look at one of them. And... okay, that one's going to hit with a 22. So she's going to do that. So you're going to see her splat another one in front of her.
Woo!
Laugh and turn around at the other one. She didn't even get a chance to use anything except her longsword on that one. But she doesn't realize that the other one is a little bit taller and aims a little too low and misses him completely. So Carter doesn't like the fact that one just ran in with Talos, and she's just going to run to the side of the cart, take an attack of opportunity, which misses completely. And she's going to, you're going to see her charge, leave one guy on the ground, and go in after the one that's with Talos in the cart. Okay. And, alright, the guy with the longbow is going to see that he's slowly getting surrounded by people and got a couple magic users. He is going to try and run away, so since it's a new... You've already used your reaction, haven't you? I believe this last turn. But he is...
I think so.
He's going to be running past Francisco, so Francisco, you can take an attack of opportunity on a halfling that's running past you. He is scared,
I
and
shall.
he's hurt, and he is bleeding.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yep.
And that is a 12 on damage.
You needed
Wow.
10, so how do you want to kill that one?
Same thing. I mean, I'm just slicing throats left and right. I'm a cutthroat. Literally.
Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, you will just vacate all the blood in his arteries. And now you have two of them in front of you on the ground, eviscerated. And he did. So, we are back up to Tooth. Your turn. Everything else is dead. You will see that one ran into one of the carriages at the front, and another one is up near the horse in the second carriage. They're about 70 feet away from you, though.
All right, the one that's near the carriage, I can still see there's a weapon drawn and everything, and still up and standing.
Yeah, he's looking.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Pretty, still pretty good. He hasn't really been touched yet.
I'm going to spend my action to dash in his direction.
Okay.
50 feet.
That will work. Yeah, as you go by, you'll notice that just the fact that there's a lot of rustling going on inside this thing. As Carter ran in, you've seen a robot type guy in there and a fairly big burly bastard run in there. Okay, so that's your turn. Talos' turn. So he is going to reactivate his Witch Bolt again, because it's still going. And the other guy is prone. His Witch Bolt did pretty good. You're not going to see it, but you're going to hear a very, very loud shock and a little concussion inside there. And you're going to hear someone just scream very, very loudly as he gets electrocuted in his armor.
Nice.
He ain't dead yet, but he is close.
Was that was that one of the halflings?
The one that ran in, he's humanoid.
Okay.
Yeah, all you have left now is a humanoid that you've seen run into the cart. There's a cart in front of you, and another dwarf that is up near one of the horses in the second cart. But he is also looking fairly crap. He's not hurt much, but he is scared shitless. So that's Talos. So the other guy that's up near the horse, not knowing what to do, is going to run the hell away, back towards where he came from the tree, and he's going to dash 60 feet. So he's pretty much 80 feet away from anybody right now, and running south. And we are back up to Francisco.
All right, so the one who's running away, let me do my full movement to get near him. So that should put me about 50 feet within range of him.
Yep.
And Francisco's going to holler after him and tell him to stop. But I'm going to cast command, and the command's going to be grovel.
Ooh.
Okay. That's what a charisma save? Command?
It is a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. What's he got to beat? He rolled a 12.
13.
Okay.
Ooh.
You're going.
So yeah, now he falls prone, and he remains prone till the end of his turn.
Well, on his turn, he falls prone, right? That's how command works?
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as soon as his turn hits, he will do that, and he gets a save every 6 seconds, or is that last for concentration? I can't remember.
It is not concentration. I think it's.
It only works for the one round. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He's done with it after the round ends.
Yeah, it's one round.
Able to get closer.
There's no concentration and no new save needed.
But it starts at his next turn. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he basically loses a turn groveling.
Okay, we can do that.
I only ask because if I go before him and he's not prone yet, I do better on my spells.
It is
Gotcha.
the turn of the guy inside, so he is going to basically try and get up and hit Talos.
Rude.
He's angry now and almost died. But he's useless. He pretty much uses his turn to get up, look at Carter in the doorway. He's going to look at Talos, and he's going to put his hands up. So, from then, we are on, I think, Benjamin. Nope,
I go before
Sabryn.
Benjamin.
Sabryn.
Okay. So the dwarf tried to run away?
Yes, the one that just got commanded on is...
Okay, but he hasn't had his turn, so he's not prone yet.
Correct, he is
the
last one to go.
Perfect.
Well,
I am just gonna try and chaos bolt him.
Okay. That's
I just want to roll well.
20 rounds?
120.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Please. Let me get one spell off. 13.
13 just hits him.
Oh! Huzzah! Okay. Alright, so let's see. So, I'm gonna roll 2d8 and a d6.
He's got 10.
Huh?
He's got 10.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's do, because I get to choose between the 2d8s what kind of damage it does.
Okay.
So we're gonna do 16 psychic, and I'm just gonna yell coward after him.
Okay. As that vibrates through the air, hits him, you're gonna see his something inside of him just kind of explode a little, and his head's just gonna slowly topple. And he did.
Oh.
Because he didn't have much health left.
I just look around to see if anyone else saw that, because that's never worked before.
Francisco definitely saw that.
Yeah.
You also saw that and is kind of terrified at both the things that just happened.
And even though it is now Ben's turn, sorry. Ben Carter.
So wait, is there
All
one?
that's left is one person inside the cart that is surrounded by Talos, our new dwarf friend. Francisco's close, and Carter's in the door.
I mean, if he's already surrounded, then I don't really need to do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just stay outside and
Okay.
hide, I guess.
You will see Carter switch to a whip that is at her side, and it has been glowing most of the time. And she's going to reach back and strangle this guy to death with her whip. So you are now out of combat, and everything is dead.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Murder.
So let's go for our first break now, and then you guys can go with what you want to do after that.
Cool.
Yeah. Sorry, Roll20 didn't work. I don't know why that didn't, but it should work our next session when I'm at home.
Happens.
Yeah. But Theater of the Mind always works because the map worked fine for me, so I could still move everybody.
Interesting. When should I come back?
We're going to take 10 minutes.
Cool. All right. See you.